Friday, everyone. I'm Ann Birchard. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be using the Stamparatus to create this fun birthday card. In fact, if you changed out the colors, you could probably make this into a Happy New Year's card. So let's make it. I'm going to start off with Whisper White, and I cut it 4 by 4, so it's a nice square. We're going to be using the Pattern Play photopolymer stamp set. I'm going to be using the stripes and the sentiment. Cue the confetti and the dots. First thing you'll need to do is add temporary or repositionable adhesive on the back of your 4 by 4. I've used some purple tape, but you can use washi tape of where I want to place my card. And if anything happens, I know exactly where to put it back. Put the magnet on. I'm going to be first inking in Misty Moonlight. And I've got this, let me scoot this over. I've got the stripes on my platform here. Give it a little massage. Lift it up. Now, if you want this a more solid color, the Stamparatus, if nothing shifted, the Stamparatus lets you stamp again and it'll be right on top, perfectly aligned. But I'm good with this. So now I'm going to take the door. I'm going to move it up 1 hinge, re-ink it. Set it down, a little massage. Again, lift it up and over. This, I think, moved, so I want to make sure it's back in the same spot. Ink, massage. I'm going to use to move the magnet down here. Since I'm going to move the door up 1 more hinge. Yep, that's it. Ink it up. And a little massage. All right, I'm going to close this up because I'm going to put my finger in it if I don't. I'm then going to move the door all the way back down to the original starting spot. Take my chamois, wipe off the stamp and the door. I'm going to move my project here, wipe it off, and bring in my rag so I don't get my cardstock wet. Now, I'm going to take the 4 by 4 and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees and put it right back in this corner. And now I'm going to come in with terracotta tile. Give it a little massage. Carefully lift it up. Move it up 1 hinge. Ink. Massage. Move it up, ink, move the magnet, massage, last one, move it up, ink, and a massage. Close this up. And I'm going to take my chamois, clean it off. Every single Stamparatus comes with 2 doors. So I've already loaded my sentiment. Cue the confetti. So I'm going to set this aside, wipe this off with the rag and the chamois. And I'm going to bring in a piece of Whisper White 1.5 by 4. In fact, this is cut off from here. Set it in the corner. And I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight. Now don't forget to place your stamp set container underneath the door. Gives you a nice flat platform to ink up your stamps. Give it a little massage. Close that up. Oh, give another massage there. Maybe a little CPR. I'm going to put a little more ink on that one. Yep, a little CPR. There, much better. Like it. All right, come in, clean this up. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to take the sentiment and I'm going to actually trim it down to 1 inch. So use the paper trimmer. There we go. I am going to be using the triple banner and then slide this in, the stamp, into the punch, big words. And again, like all the other punches, I want this one, flip it over. I don't know if you can see, right in here, you can see the paper coming through, and I can make sure that it's lined up. Give it a punch. Flip it around. Flip your banner around. Slide it all the way through, and again, oop, too far. Make sure it's lined up and all the way through, and commit. There we go. Isn't that cute? And it was easy to do. Now with mine, I went ahead and marked on here that the widest width I can use is 1 inch, medium is 3/4 inch, and the smallest is 1.5 in each of these tracks. And it just helps me remember. Just a little helpful tip right there. Set this aside. I'm gonna come in, clean up my mess. I'm going to decorate, set that aside, come in and decorate the back. This is Whisper White, cut at 5.5, and I'm just folding it in half. Use my bone folder, get a nice crease. Then I'm going to use the polka dots, I don't know if you can see that, the polka dots from the stamp set, and I'm just going to randomly stamp the Misty Moonlight and the terracotta tile. Make sure you go off as well, off the cardstock. All the way around, rotating the stamp. Give it clean. Come back in with terracotta tile. Great to overlap. I'm getting fingerprints all over that. It's not going to matter because we are going to cover it up. Keep rotating. Seems like I need one there. Some coming off. I think we're good. Wipe this off, close this up. Now let's start assembling. Let's take our plaid background, if you want to call it plaid checks. Use your Stampin' Seal. Center it. A little up there. cue the confetti, I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, some multi-glue, and my sequins. Where'd they go? Here this is the metallic sequin assortment. This is definitely when you need your take-a-pick tool. But I'm going to put a couple of drops of glue. Remember, odd numbers. Come in with the take your pick. And I'm going to dig out, there's a blue one. Now, the glue will dry clear, so you don't have to worry about it. I think I want a gold one. Let's see, what did I grab? Yep, that's one I want. There you go. There's a little guy, put him there. Sorry if I had my head in the way. A couple more sequins. Let's grab this blue one. And gold. There. All right, definitely put the cover back on the sequins because that would be a nightmare and a half. Now while that's drying, let me set this aside. I'm going to bring in the twine. And the twine doesn't actually go very well, so grab your Stampin' Blends and color it. That's all I've done. I'm using, what am I using? The dark Night of Navy. And it just changes the color just enough to match the rest of the card. So there's a tip for you, another tip. If you don't have the color you need, get out your markers, get out your ink pad, and change the color. A little bit more just to make sure I have enough, I don't run out. While I'm coloring, don't forget to text ANNBIRCHARD, one word, to the number 22828. I'll have the banner title coming across the bottom there. So you'll register for my newsletters, any promotions. You'll get first notifications when those come out. All right. On the back of our sentiment, just a strip of Stampin' Seal. And now I'm going to, where are my snips? Cut this off. Make a puddle. Doesn't have to be pretty, it's just going to go on the back. Bring in my dimensionals. Add a bunch. Also down below, you'll see the December 2020 host code. If you place an order that's less than $150, use that rewards code and I will send you a gift. If your order is over $150, do not use that because you will get your own rewards. You will be able to pick from the catalog anything that you would like. All right. I think we're almost done. Let's make sure it opens correctly, and it is. I'm going to bring in my T-ruler to make sure I put this on straight. Ta-da! Oops, almost ta-da. Hang on, I got a fuzzy. There we go. Ta-da! Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this crafting experience with the civil engineer. Please hit subscribe, like, share, and we will see you all next week. Have a great day. Bye.